Hi, everybody. Welcome to this week's video, or welcome if it's your first time tuning in. My name is Stephanie, and each week I upload a video to YouTube to give us a sort of jumpstart energetically on what's coming for the following week. So this week we are looking at August 21st to the 27th, 2022, and we do have a new moon in Virgo happening on Saturday the 27th, so finishing up the week. New moons, traditionally associated with manifestation, creation energy. But this one, I'm kind of feeling that we're still in kind of a purge energy or a releasing energy. So releasing with the intention of what we want to let go of so that we are creating the best possible future is sort of the energy I'm feeling. If any of my astrology friends want to chime in the comments or link your own videos, I would love that. That is absolutely fine. So let's start with our 3 Akashic keywords. Each week I do channel 3 keywords from my work in the Akashic records that give us kind of an overarching energy for the week. And then some crystal energy. This week we will use the Healing Crystals deck number 1. And then some oracle energy. This week, for the majority of the week, we're going to use Dr. Judith Orloff's Power of Surrender deck. And then for the very last day for that new moon in Virgo energy, the Moonology Manifestation cards. So our 3 Akashic keywords this week: release, which kind of, I think it was last week or the week before, one of the keywords was purge, I believe. So kind of still in that same energy about just letting go, getting rid of old behaviors, patterns, thoughts, or at least recognizing those when they come up so that we are more able to easily release those or just acknowledge them and let them go. So release, our first keyword. Routine, our second keyword. And again, I was sort of being shown this visual of ducks in a row. So it's about organization. I think that may have come up last week or the week before as well. So kind of still in a similar energy, but same thing about, what can we do to organize, get our ducks in a row, get a routine that works for us instead of fighting against things and saying, I should be able to do it this way, saying, this is what feels comfortable to me. How can I fit this together into my life so that I'm able to do what I need to accomplish? This is our life. We have obligations. So how can I do the things, complete the things that I am obligated to complete in a way that allows me to feel the most ease? So that's about routine and finding something that works for us. And it may not look at all like what works for someone else. So releasing expectations this week of maybe how we've done things in the past or how other people do things and finding a routine that works for us. The third keyword is reconnection. So all 3 are words this week. I just realized that when I'm looking at my notes: release, routine, reconnection. So it's kind of like a letting go, a finding a new way of being, and a reconnecting to the portions that have worked while implementing new portions and moving forward in this connection energy. So those are our keywords for this week. And then let's talk about our crystal energy, which is rhodonite, another R word. We have release, routine, reconnection, and rhodonite so far this week. Rhodonite is going to connect most strongly to the heart and root. And I like that we have some root chakra energy coming out this week because I feel like we collectively could use some grounding. So the root chakra, very much about grounding, centering, feeling stability of routine, right? Rhodonite, its 3 keywords are cosmic connection, high vibration, and acceleration. So that's like that plugging in, that reconnection energy. And the mantra or affirmation you can use if you want to connect with the energy of rhodonite this week is, I use my gifts to fulfill my soul's purpose. I use my gifts to fulfill my soul's purpose. So this is very much that energy of kind of finding what works for us and connecting to that reconnection. So then, this deck is the Power of Surrender deck, but it's not all about surrendering to anything. It's a nice combination of letting go, but in the process of letting go, creating that new future based on what we're releasing. We are creating more of what we want more of. So it's kind of transformation through letting go or a movement forward through letting go. So our Sunday energy is surrender procrastination. And this card says, now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. So I like this for our Sunday energy. I like that it's movement forward. I like that the path or the stairway is right in front of us. I like that you can very clearly see that the end of this path is illuminated for us. We might not be able to see where we're going right here, but if we just start walking, it becomes more and more clearly illuminated. And that is because we're finding this routine. We're releasing the things that don't serve us, and we're connecting to the portions that we're working on that do serve us. So surrender procrastination, just put one foot in front of the other, just get moving this week, and the path will be illuminated for you. And then on Monday, we have surrender to creativity. Creativity is very much an action energy, right? So, and this has the butterfly symbolism in it. You can see that, which butterflies are always about transformation, about movement into what we do want, movement forward. And I like that this is kind of a mirror energy with the butterflies, because it's kind of like, what are we putting out that then is being reflected back to us? And that has to do with our transformation. What do we want to create? What do we want to connect with? And it says, let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas and how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. So Monday, really staying open. Sunday, moving forward, just taking some action, and then being connected to ourselves creatively, being open to all of the kind of moments and hits and ahas that come in that maybe we wouldn't have noticed previously. And then Tuesday, surrender to success. So look at the mirror symbolism on this one too. That's interesting. Surrender to success says you are ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into an exciting new world of possibilities. So, we have the light at the end of the tunnel, the kind of illumination energy. We have the transformation energy. And then we have not looking back, which goes with our keywords, right? Release and routine and reconnection. Movement forward, kind of stepping through this frame into, again, this point of illumination where we can see clearly what it is that we want, what we would consider success. And again, what we consider success may not be success to someone else. This is really about reconnecting to what it is we want, what brings us joy. It doesn't have to be what joy looks like for anyone else. So then let's see, we have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We have surrender to the magic of who you are. I love that these are all really positive movement forward cards. Surrender to the magic of who you are says we all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and a worth that comes just from being you. And what am I going on and on about what works for you, what brings you joy, fulfillment, abundance in all areas of your life does not have to look like anything anyone else does, right? You are uniquely you, and what brings you joy will be unique to you. What brings you that feeling of abundance, which is not always financial, it's all areas of our life. It's connections, it's resources, it's joy, it can be money, but it doesn't have to be. So many times when we say abundance, our minds go straight to dollar signs, but it's all abundance in all areas of our lives: love, connection, relationships, fulfillment, creativity, projects. So this is a reminder, exactly like the keywords, that to reconnect with what is uniquely you and what brings you joy. And then we have surrender to complete healing. So again, with that illumination energy, open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. And this is as we're approaching that, we're getting closer and closer to that new moon energy, that kind of, yes, it's creation, but I feel like this one is also somehow connected to release work. Friday, we have, so that was Thursday's card. And then Friday, we have surrender to spirit. Once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, and we're very much action oriented this week. Once you've done everything to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine. Let spirit work its magic for you. So once you've made your intentions clear, this is what I would love. And, maybe always saying this or something better, because you don't want to limit yourself in your affirmations or your manifestations or your statements when you're putting them out there. This or something better. I understand that there are beings and spirit and the divine are here with a higher perspective, a broader perspective than I have. So I don't want to limit myself when I'm putting these statements out there, but saying, this is what I'm working on, and I would love for it to come to fruition in this way, or whatever way is most suitable, and then surrendering it and fully knowing that it will be taken care of in the best way possible for you. So at the end of the week, after we've done all this creative work, we're surrendering, we're moving, we're reconnecting with what brings us joy personally in our very, very, very personal way, not what it looks like for anyone else. Then we just turn it over and let the magic come. And this, again, having that kind of illumination energy there. So then Saturday, which is the new moon in Virgo, this is perfect. So the new moon in Virgo says, trust all will be well. So that could not be a more perfect way to wind up this week, given the other guidance that has come out, than to say that's very much the energy of Friday. Surrender, trust that all will be well. You have made your intentions clear. You have taken these action steps that are putting you closer and further down this path of illumination. You are doing the work. You are doing the movement forward. You are reconnecting with what it is that brings you joy and fulfillment. And now trust that all is well. So that is our guidance for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. I am looking forward to this week, and I will see you next week.